Hi there guys, so what this video is here to help you with is to learn all about the 11 plus, as it's a sort of procedure which isn't spoken about much, especially in this area where it's optional, so it leaves many kids who might be watching this, or guardians on the other hand, confused about how everything works. So I'll tell you a bit about me before we dive into the questions. Basically I tutor the 11 plus in a company, have been doing so for 3 years. As well as being an education student, I've studied lots of grammar schools, so know quite a lot about the test, know a lot of parents that have put their children for it, know children that have passed it, done really well, also know children of the other scale and have also not necessarily passed it but done very well also. So it's also to give you that kind of confidence that it's not life and death stakes which some people seem to set it up to be. So we'll go on to the questions now. Okay, so the 11 plus, that's the question I get asked the most in my job and everywhere else. The 11 plus can be thought of like a premiership football. You apply to go to a team. Unfortunately, sometimes you may not make the team or you do. Therefore, it allows you to play in a better club or you simply try for another club. And that's similar to the 11 plus, except it's an exam testing your mind. So you take an exam and it allows you to go to certain schools which have great reputations. However, that does not mean that other schools do not. So simply it's an exam which allows you to go to certain schools which are already classified as really good schools. Well, that's another question that I get asked a lot, because most schools do not have or teach the 11 plus exam. There is a few, but in Buckingham, where we live, it's not compulsory, so it's optional. So they are a bit tricky because you may not have seen them before, but if you think of spot the difference and stuff like that, seeing pictures, that's what non-verbal reasoning is like, and verbal reasoning is a lot to do with patterns. If you can see A to D is +3 and then you can apply that somewhere else, then you'll probably do quite well. But on this website, because you never seem to be able to find anywhere, if you look up there, you will find all the types of questions there to help you before you even think if you want to do this exam. No, in Buckingham, like I said, the test is optional, so kids don't ever feel pressured into thinking that you have to take the test. That's not the case. You might want to practice for the test to see what it's like. But what we would suggest is that you always speak to your guardian or your parent about how you're feeling. Be open with them, tell them if you're finding things hard, they might be able to help you, but you should never feel pressurised into doing so. And if you are, then I suggest you either speak to your teachers or you can contact us again up in the top corner there. Okay, so choosing a school is a really tricky area. Basically, like I said, the test allows you to go into one of those schools if you pass it, but you get 3 choices before you take the test. Now what I suggest is your first choice, you choose a grammar school, one of these schools that you can attend, so it might be Aylesbury High or somewhere like that, and that choice is somewhere you really want to go. The second one, choose another grammar school, because again, you really like it there, and if you pass the test you get to go there. Basically, passing the test allows you to attend one of your schools. Now the third, if you're feeling a bit nervous, choose the secondary state school, which is just another school which you don't have to take the 11 plus to go to. So if something does happen on the day, we all get sick, we all feel a bit rubbish at times, that you can definitely attend that third school. So if your nerves are getting better with you, choose 1 place where you really want to go, grammar, 2, grammar again, maybe in the middle, 3rd, secondary state school, which you'd be happy at as well. Yes, you can indeed practice. There's lots of different resources online. You've got Chalkboard as one website, and it only costs £10 for a whole year, and you can practice every type of question there is. Also, you've got other games such as Synonym Toast and Free Rice. So there's lots of online resources, guys, which many parents and kids aren't aware of. Simply do check, even if you type into Google 11 plus games, you'll be surprised what you can find. Also, books don't have to be that expensive. You go to WH Smith's and they'll have most of the books that you want there. Also, you can have tutoring kids and guardians if you really want to. But what I do recommend is search what else there is first. You'll be surprised what you can find just by searching. Many parents think that they can't get the specialist knowledge that they need, but it is available.
Thanks.
So there you have it. So there's many other questions that you kids or guardians may have, especially what is grammar school like, what's the first day of school like. In all honesty, similarities there are compared to normal schools, and if you go onto the website again, there is a section saying what's the first day of school like, to which you will see previous students who've gone to grammar school sharing their experiences. But if you do have any other questions, feel free to contact me. Again, you can do that above there, and I will be more than willing to answer those questions for you. Nice speaking to you. Bye.